Are you situated?
I am situated.
Will you get situated?
I am situated.
Will you get situated?
I am situated.
Excuse us while we get situated. For Monday Night Live. What is up, everybody?
Hey.
Why is your table shaking? Is there an earthquake I don't know about?
No.
Did a haboob come through?
Well, it could, but.
And you guys know what a haboob is? Have you heard of a haboob before? Who's the first one that can tell me what a haboob is?
Oh, hi, Ann.
Ann Smith's in the house.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, David. Hi, DC 810.
Ahoy,
hi,
Peter. How are you, buddy? David Green does not know what a haboob is. Who knows what a haboob is? Who can tell me, please? Just trying to win a bet here. Daniel's here. Congrats on 2,500.
Oh, thanks, Daniel.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Listen, we're only at 2,501, and we realized with the touch of a button that 2,501 can come back down again. It wouldn't be the first time, so we're not gonna, go overboard. But we will be making a little bit of an announcement regarding 2,500. So thank you very much. Aaron is here. Hello, newbie Aaron. Welcome to the deal. That's okay. That happens. It's probably the haboob. Lalita Loca's here. What's up, Lalita Loca? Nice to see you, kids.
Hi, Jenny and Tony. Whichever one's here.
They're probably both there. Tony, I wanted to tell you that, I apologize. I always seem to come in late towards right at the end of your guys' deal because Tuesdays, a lot of times I work later. And when I got in last time, I was a little disappointed that you were not wearing a shark outfit that I thought you were going to be wearing based on some photos I believe that Jenny had posted. So I just want to share that with you real quick, just touch base on that. Let's see. Blaine said, wind blowing in the summer. Yeah, you're right. The haboob is the monsoon. That's the name of the monsoons that we get here in Arizona.
Hi, Janet.
Thank you, Blaine. Very nice. Haboob, dust storm, DC 810. He knows. He's in Mesa.
Oh, yeah.
Patty's here. Tina is in the house. Steven, Ice Take, Marky Mark. D&G Explorers. Hello, D&G Explorers. Great to have you here. Lalito says, congratulations on 2,501. All right, so if you just got here, again, I will announce that we are super excited that we did crack the 2,500 mark, but we are not confused. We realize it only takes a moment or two in time for that 2,501 to bounce back to 2,499. So we're going to let that build a little before we can really confidently jump for joy at 2,500.
We're going to announce our giveaway next week. Next week, we will be having our 2,500 subscriber giveaway. Unless
the wheels fall off of this whole thing. Unless there's maybe a viral video I don't know about or something. One of us said something terrible on Twitter 10 years ago that gets dug up or something like that. Michael Cruise Lover, what's up? Stacy G, hello. Shirla is here. Jessica Lopez, J-Lo in the house. Mark Anthony, not there, just J-Lo.
Oh, hi, Amy.
Stacy is here.
I thought you were on a cruise. We missed you last week.
Back from Bermuda. Have we seen any photos yet? Have you not got any photos up on the Cruise Crew page yet, Amy?
How was Bermuda?
What is up with that? Alana's here. Thank you so much. Peter knows it's a dust storm. Haboob, thank you. Let's see. Those guys said they're sorry to disappoint. No shark outfit. All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed for next time. Lindsay's here. Won't be able to stay long, but glad I made it for a live finally. We are super excited that you're here too. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. Eric is here. Hello, Eric. Rachel is in the house. Let's see. Okay, boys, just football draft. Have to drive home. Oh, Rachel just had a football fantasy draft. Is that what you're trying to tell us, Rachel? If so, I love that. I had two of them last night, and one of them is the big league that I'm the commissioner in. We've been doing it this is the 22nd year. I don't know. I probably talked about it before, so I won't bore you with it. But there's another work league that I'm in, and that one was supposed to start at like 4, and then my other one, the big one, was supposed to start at 6. Well, the 4 got put off till 5. Then it got put off till 7. Next thing you know, I'm juggling 2 fantasy football drafts at one time, and I'm not going to lie, I did a great job.
Let's hope.
Amazing. You are hoping, because one of them is a money league, so we'll see how that one goes. Tony Travels is here.
Hi, Tony Travels.
Tony. There's a lot of people that have traveled. D&G Explorers. Tony Travels. What's up? Paige is here. Finally made it to a live stream.
Hi, Paige.
Paige loves watching us. Thank you, Paige. We sure appreciate that.
Paige.
Everyone's saying hi to each other because it's like a big family here. The cruise crew. Wendy's in the house. Amy said Bermuda was beautiful, but I never take pictures. I leave that to the people I travel with. All right, so you just make it so they just take pictures of you, so you're in all the photos. I like it.
Take all the mental pictures then.
That's probably a good idea, because as we go through our collection of photos over the years and all of our memories, one thing is missing from most of those photos. And what would that be? That would be me. I'm missing from most of the photos because I take most of the photos in the video.
Actually, I am missing from a lot. I take a lot of photos. You
Please.
You take more video. I take more photos.
Your photos, you can't see anything. They're all out of focus. But every time I take a video, I have to turn the camera around to me just to remind people that I'm there too. You know, in case they forget about me. Let's see. Who else we got in the house here? Oh, Blaine said we should have done a Sharon at Sea League. I mentioned that once, Blaine, but the feedback we got was a little bit underwhelming. So we did not get the Fantasy Football League going for Sharon at Sea at the time.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, D Walker's here. Hello. David Armstrong is in the house. Let's see. Oh, Stacy said, poor Sharon. Be nice, Jamie. Oh, Janet Moyer. Hello, Janet. How are you? Yeah, we really enjoyed seeing everyone's pets. That was tremendous on the Cruise Crew page. So
yeah, that was fun.
Thank you, guys. We try to do, we try to liven that page up a little bit and do some exciting stuff when we can. And I know that for some people, pets are like their kids. So we get that. Let's see. So Janet loves seeing everybody's little fur babies. Oh, Rachel said, no, 3 children, all different teams. Oh, so you actually have 3 children that are playing football. All right.
Oh, wow.
I get it now. That's got to be a handful.
That keeps you busy.
Yep.
I remember when Matthew was playing soccer and football. He hasn't played the last year.
Yeah.
But that kept us busy just with one.
So. Oh, yeah. And they always crossed over. The last week of soccer was always the first week of football. And I was sitting there going, we need to go to football. And Sharon saying, no, he needs to finish out soccer. And it was always a battle, but we always managed to get him to both.
Yeah. So he stopped playing last year. He couldn't play because he had his appendix out kind of suddenly. So after that, he couldn't play that year. So he didn't want to play this year.
Yes. And now he just faded out. So he plays it electronically with strangers in other countries. Angie Jones has a question for you. Are you ready?
Oh, what's the question?
The question is, Sharon, any carnival sales coming up that you know of?
Well, there is $99 deposits right now.
Until
the 31st, and that's on 2 to 9 day sailings, except the Vista Horizon Panorama and Alaska and 10+ day sailings. Those are $149.
Holy cow! So, and how much is that to get it going?
$149 deposit per person on those. $99 on all the others.
So $99 per person can book your cruise. Do you get to choose your cabin?
Yes, it's just a.
And then you're locked in.
Yeah, it's just a reduced deposit sale.
And then you just have to be paid in full by 45 days before the cruise.
Well, no, depends on how long your cruise is.
But that's basically the gist of it?
Sometimes it's 7. It depends on, it depends on the length of your cruise.
Come on, work with me. I'm trying to do a little self-promotion. I'm pretending I don't know how it works, so you can tell everyone how it works.
Sale. It's just a deposit sale, so that's where you save on is putting up the cash up front.
Dean is here. Jen is here. I'm going to make an effort tonight to try to keep up a little more with the chat so that when people comment, it's not like 30 minutes later when I finally get to that comment. So I'm going to try to go as quick as I can, and forgive me if I miss anything. If I miss your comment, just repeat it, and it'll be just like being at home, because usually when Sharon tells me something, I miss it, and she has to repeat it numerous times.
That's true.
It's a pretty accurate statement, right? Okay, let's see. Amy said at the muster drill.
You missed a lot.
No, I didn't. We're good. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. Oh, Stacey, we're gonna get to a little more Little French Key. We'll tell you what we know, and we'll talk about our upcoming cruise and if we are still going to Little French Key or not.
We
will make an announcement on that.
We know someone that lives in Roatan, so I spoke with him this morning, and he told me what he knew.
There you go. So you have some inside information?
Well, it's not a lot, because
it's really not much different than anyone else knows.
There's just not a lot going on there. What is going on is a little hush hush, but
I guess so. Yeah, apparently there's some crazy stuff. So we're going to get into that a little bit. Amy said the muster drill. I heard 2 families talking about removing all the tips from their account And the younger guy said he thought throwing a 20 at the room steward for the week was plenty. Oh, Amy, yeah, that'll happen. You know, it's unfortunate, but that's why folks like us, you know, tip a little extra and treat those folks really well to make up for all the slugs out there who shortchange them just so they have more whiskey and beer money. Dave and Brandy's excursion. Let's see. They're all here. Hello. All right, so let's get right into. I think I'm caught up on everything here. Oh, DCA 10 said 18 days till the Splendor. I'm sorry, DCA 10. My bad. DCA 10 said DCA 10's a girl, Jamie.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Oh, it is a girl. Yeah.
Yeah. I lose track of that. And DCA 10 is not the most gender identifying, YouTube name out there. You know, and I've dealt with that. Jamie can go. Believe me, I've got my share of girl guy confusion there. So DCA 10, she is going to be on the Splendor in 18 days. That's super exciting. We are at a 40-day countdown now for our Carnival Dream cruise leaving out of New Orleans. And one of the spots we will be going to on that cruise is Honduras.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about LFK. What do you know? What do you got going on?
Well, we actually were planning to go to Little French Key just because we were there, about 3 years ago? Something like that.
Which cruise was it?
That was...
The Freedom?
On the Freedom.
Bloggers Cruise?
Yeah. We were there about 3 years ago. And we loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing.
We wanted to go back. But since then, we have done a tour with someone else that we really enjoy as well. But we decided to go back this time. And I kind of just decided, I don't know. After all this, we changed our mind. Anyways, this morning we made a change up and we're going to do something totally different this time. And anyways, because we're not sure what's going on there. And I don't want to wait till last minute and have nothing planned to do. And I'm really happy with the change. Actually, we were kind of going back and forth on which one to do anyways. So
I feel like you're holding back. Are you holding something back?
No. Okay. So anyways, is what I heard about Honduras is, they're saying it's arson, which I think a lot of people have read that already. You know, things are just really suspicious. And the fact that the owner is asking people to, give money through a GoFundMe, it's really, I guess it's just really suspicious, they're saying.
It's a little
kind of shady because the place makes millions of dollars, and whether they're insured or not, it's just, I don't know. From what I heard from my source, they just said it's very shady, the whole situation. And I think it was kind of intentional. It was kind of an intentional thing. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that.
All right. So, So let's go to the backstory.
Not sure if it's something that the people at Little French Key had a part in, or if it's some outside people that don't get along with them that had a part in it. It could go either way. But
well, listen, if you don't know so Little French Key is a little island adjacent to Big French Key. It's roughly about 15 to 30 minutes away from the port, and you have to take a little boat to get across a bay or lagoon to get to the island. And it's an amazing little tropical place, and they're very well known for having an animal sanctuary on there. And some of their big attractions are they've had lions, they have a jaguar that swims. You can pay to have pictures with the jaguar. And there's a lot of back and forth about, are these animals well taken care of? Are they fed properly? Are they handled properly?
Well, they've had the animals taken away. What was that? Probably.
They have, but the rumor is that there are some folks running the island who are in charge and things who have their hands in competitor businesses out there that go against Little French Key for tourism. Little French Key is rated #1 on TripAdvisor in things to do when you go to Honduras. I mean, it is almost by far the most popular place to go out there. And so they have a lot of back and forth in that. And and some of the people on the island complain about Little French Key, and they say that they're illegally building out the island on a reef that they shouldn't be. And so they try to take away from some of the things that Little French Key is doing. You didn't know that, did you? Did you know that reef thing? You did? What? So anyway, so we're really unsure of what's going on. There is talk about that it's arson, but I just think it's a little odd. like Sharon said, that they created a GoFundMe page to collect money to rebuild.
And they wasted no time with putting that GoFundMe page.
Yeah, when it's a super profitable area. Also, there was nothing on the island for safety and fire protection. They barely had the equipment to fight the fire, which is why the small fire turned so big and took out any of the housing and things, and a small little hotel/resort building that was on the island. I thought that was a little bit weird. And it's just odd that they would just set up a GoFundMe page so fast for a place that makes so much money with such low overhead that is so profitable. Yeah. So like Sharon said, we decided that we're just not going to go down that road. We're going to let Little French Key do its thing, and we're going to bail out and go and do something different. We'll
probably go back there again on one of our next cruises. We are booked on another cruise for the next couple of years next year that does go there.
We'll go back and check it out.
We might go there then, but this time we're going to go a different route. We're going to actually go to the east side of the island, which isn't really touristy. Normally the west side is where West Bay and everything is where all the tourists are. This time we're going to go to the east side. We're going to visit some areas that people don't really see. We're also going to go to some of the beaches where there's nobody at.
Yes, and when we're there, we're gonna try. It'll be
supposed to be just like,
it'll be 40 days removed from the incident, so we'll try to get the lowdown and get a firsthand scoop on exactly what happened and what the goings on is there on the island of Honduras. So hopefully we get some info to share with you guys.
Intentional. So we're just gonna leave it at that.
I don't know if there's proof of that, but we shall see. One report said something exploded. Another report said they think it was arson. So we shall see. So that's the big deal. Although I do feel bad. So we're on a Facebook group, right, for the cruise. It's in the past, Sharon has started a lot of groups, and we've been very active. We're not that active on this one. We're just so busy doing other stuff.
Nobody's on here.
I don't know if anyone's on. No, maybe they are. I don't know. If anyone's going on the Dream on October 7th, we'll see you there. But there's someone on our Facebook group that has put together a large group to go to Little French Key. Yeah. They're collecting money. They're putting money down to get a discount. And I'm not kidding when I tell you there could be anywhere from 60 to 80 people from our Facebook group that are scheduled to go. So I feel kind of bad that all these folks are booked. Little French Key will still be open for business, but I don't know.
Now a lot of them are saying they don't want to go, and so I feel sorry for the person that organized it.
One lady really busted her butt and bent over backwards to put this together.
Yeah, she's gonna be trying to either refund people's money, or people are gonna be mad at her, or it's gonna be a big mess. But
no good deed goes on whatever. So I don't know.
I'm glad that won't affect us.
So anyway, so we got out of that one, and we will try to bring you as much info as we can. All right, let's see. David is saying Dream is a great ship. We are super excited about the Dream.
Yeah, we love the magic and the breeze, so we're really, I think we enjoy the Dream.
Sam Klein is here. Hello, Sam. Great to have you here.
Hi, Sam.
Paige is going on the Splendor in 12 days. Oh, wow. Splendor, folks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. I'm surprised.
You guys are going to enjoy that. I'm telling you right now. Ann Smith says, we'll be going live while you're cruising. What videos can we expect as you prepare and start traveling? Ann wants the deal. Ann wants to know right now, what can we expect?
Well, we will go live while we're on the ship. When and where, we can't really tell you because it all depends on the ship internet, the Wi-Fi, which I heard the Dream isn't the greatest. Now, I also heard Carnival was supposed to, in July, up a lot of their internets, but their Wi-Fi, like fleet-wide.
Did you say up their internet?
I know. I meant their Wi-Fi.
They're going to up their internets.
Anyway, fleet-wide. But I don't think that's happened from what I hear. So
we shall see.
But we will have the Wi-Fi, and we'll see what we can do. If not, we will go live in ports.
Well, I can tell you this. You can expect to see my mug on the Cruise Crew. If you're not already on it, Sharonatsea Cruise Crew, the Facebook page.
If we can't,
we'll be doing lots of Facebook Live on there.
We'll do Facebook Live on the Cruise Crew. Because that's sometimes when you can't go live on YouTube, you can go live on Facebook.
Just depends how the streaming is. So we're going to do some of that when we're leaving. We'll probably do some when we get into our hotel late at night, the night before. We'll do some in the morning as we get into the port. We'll try to sneak one while we're waiting to get on the ship. I mean, we're going to blow your phone up with a lot of Facebook Live. And then when we can, we'll do a nice little YouTube Live to to throw on YouTube as well. So if you're part of the cruise crew, you will see the Facebook Live.
Yeah, so join
and
there.
If you're not, you're going to miss out on
because there might be a lot more on the cruise crew page than YouTube, just because of the Wi-Fi.
And I don't know.
We will do some
you do any packing videos? You've done a lot of packing videos already.
We won't do just we'll do somewhat of a packing video.
Try to mix it up a little.
It'll be a little different than what we normally do, or we try to do something a little different because I don't know. I don't think we want to see the same old things that you pack the same thing. So we try to do. I
know it's invigorating video, but you can only watch Sharon pack my underpants so many times before it gets a little bit old.
We pack different sometimes depending on if we're staying pre-cruise, post-cruise, if we're flying, driving, different things. So it'll have a little twist to what our trip is this time.
So we'll see what goes on. All right. So there you go, Ann. That is the deal. And that's what you can look forward to.
And start looking forward to that about a week before our cruise. So right about the first part of October.
But remember, between then and now, we have got some camping trips lined up.
Yeah, we got a lot.
We have opening day of football, which I may just do some silly videos as I sit around the house myself.
Something like every weekend going on.
Yes. Yeah. 2 camping trips, so we're going to do a little video of that and just some goofy behind the scenes Sharonatsea ridiculousness, and we'll share that with you.
Yeah, and we have our other videos. We're posting our fall fives every week, and a couple other requests from subscribers that we're putting together and trying to get out before our cruise too.
I wish we could find out who the 2,500 subscriber was and give them something special, but I'm not sure if we can find that out. Yeah, you might have to dig deep on that. And don't forget our Labor Day camping. Not only will you get the 3 of us and Lucy with a fresh haircut to see, Lucy being our beautiful dog. But we're going to have some other family members run around there too. So it should be a nice cluster to share with you guys. Yeah. And I'll leave it at cluster and I won't say the rest of that word. Let's see. Oh, Stacy. Yeah, Stacy's got a little, Stacy's in the know. Stacy does a lot of great research. The rumors Stacy heard was that it was arson from someone outside who was jealous of the Little French Key success. And that's just online rumors. So it's a bum deal. Beth is in the house. Hello, Beth. We did have a great weekend. We hope that you did as well. I had a great weekend. I got new shoes and new sneakers.
Yeah, 2 new pairs of shoes.
Yeah, so I'm super excited.
And Matthew got new shoes. I got no shoes.
I can't ask for any more. Keto Kim is here. What is up, Keto Kim? Let's see. Stacey said, I heard that Daniel from Daniel's Monkey and Sloth Hangout helped rescue animals and burned his hands really bad. I've heard something like that too. And then they showed some video of a pregnant jaguar who might have escaped or swam over to another part of the island, and they were trying to take care of that jaguar. So the tricky thing is you never know. And I'll tell you what, I was up late last night searching on my phone, and I was just getting some random video clips from odd places that I didn't know whether I should trust or not. And then a couple of the cruise forums were making comments about it and had a few pictures from local Facebook stuff. And it was only until this afternoon when I got home from work, I saw a few more videos from some more reliable cruise, news sources.
Well, it wasn't really on the news here at all, or at least it didn't come through.
I don't know. I mean, you think a major Caribbean destination, tourist attraction having a big fire might be a little bit of a deal, but I know there's a lot of other stuff going on, and I'm sure that takes a back page to some of the stuff like, hey, John McCain passing away and stuff like that. I mean, certainly that stuff goes to the forefront of the news. So, so we'll keep an eye on things and share any other information on the Cruise Crew page as we get it. So let's see. Lindsay said we were supposed to go to Little French Key in October, but now we decided to go to Daniel Johnson's instead. Well, hey, there you go. So I think a lot of people are going to be bailing out for right now. Are we name dropping who we're going to be going with?
Well, I think too is even if they open it, things are going to be very limited there, and the animals may be limited, and also the animals. I think that they would be kind of skittish and little, like I was going to swim with the jaguar, and I would be a little afraid now because, maybe he's not in the right mind after a fire.
Yeah, really.
I don't know.
Might be lunch for the jaguar.
But anyway, so.
Who are we going to be going with?
We're going with our great tour guide we love, Johan from Real Deal Tours. Real Deal Roatan Tours.
Real Deal Roatan Tours. Somebody we met last time we went, new up and coming, I don't know, like travel
excursion
dude.
Yeah,
and we met him. toured with him, the owner of the joint, and that was awesome. And so Sharon got in touch with him and said, hey, we're going to be here. Are you free? And he said, yeah. And she said, well, I want to go with you directly. And he said, yeah. And so,
like,
so we're in business. So there you go.
So, yeah. I promote him a little. He promotes me, and he is awesome. Anyone that is going there, that is definitely excursion to
Johan
to check out.
Real deal Roatan tours.
Probably the most reasonable excursion you'll ever do, and better than any of the others as well.
Roatan.
There's
a guy that I know, and he likes to say Roatan. Is that right, Tony? Did I say that right?
He's been our best excursion in Honduras so far to date. We did have one other that I think I mentioned in a video. That I mentioned in a video, which I don't even know if we posted that one yet, but about Victor Bodden, because we have toured with him before, and that was a great excursion as well. But the thing about that was the zip lining that I liked. But if you took the zip line out of it,
that was just mediocre.
Then mediocre.
Well, you like
it. Real deal.
We really enjoy, if we're going to have someone to take us around the island or whatever place we're in, we really like them to dig down into the information and really give us, some info about the culture and the history and things like that. And so that's why this dude, Johan, did such a great deal.
He'll kind of take you wherever you want to go. If you don't know, he'll kind of, you tell him what you're interested in, and he'll kind of do the tour.
Yes.
Kind of make it what you want.
All right. Charles Hahn is in the house. What is up, Charles?
Hey, Charles.
Lito Lucas said, that is a sad situation. Nancy said Daniel's monkey and sloth hangout is close by. That would be cool to see a sloth.
We saw those at Victor Bodden's.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't know what a sloth was back then.
Remember the monkey took someone's sunglasses and put them on someone had some really expensive sunglasses, and she got her face too close to the fence, and the monkey came up, grabbed her sunglasses. They got in the cage with it, and then the monkey, it's almost like the monkey knew. The monkey jumped down and just started stomping on it. And she was dying.
The monkey
she was beside herself.
Wasn't into the Ray-Bans or whatever that was. Let's see. DCA10 said there's a lot of debate on how safe Mexico is. Are the rumors true that it is not safe? I will go on record right now and say no, those rumors are not true.
Yeah, and it depends on what you're doing. You just have to know, beware of your surroundings.
It does depend. If you're somewhere by yourself and you don't know
dark alleys.
Well, if you don't know where you are and you're trying to engage like the cartel, then you're going to get in trouble. Most of the stuff that happens in Mexico is drug related and cartel related. And if you're staying somewhere like I wouldn't necessarily go to Cancun right now because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on there. But as far as cruise ports go, if you're talking about Cabo, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, those are pretty.
Cozumel is one of the safest places I've ever felt in Mexico.
So those places, there's no issue. I will tell you that our friends that we traveled with not too long ago in the Splendor, they had some concerns about Mexico because they had heard the same thing. And when they got done with the cruise, their attitude was like, I'm surprised. I can't believe I was even worried about anything because it couldn't have been more comfortable and more safe feeling.
Yeah, it was totally different than what they expected.
Yeah, and they had a great time with it. So and if we can break down the wall of those guys, then anyone can go. So I would say, if you're doing a cruise excursion, hey, you're going to be safe. There's going to be there's crazy stuff that can happen anywhere, even in your own neighborhood.
Yeah, just don't wander off. If you go shopping, stay within the limits of where they say to shop. There are some areas that in certain ports that you can kind of go downtown where the
make
locals
good decisions.
Shop. Just be careful, and make sure you're stay in the right areas.
There you go. Excellent. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Jack the Cable Guy. What is up, Jack? How you doing today? Jack said, when you're in Juneau, did you book your whale excursion through the cruise ship or self-book it? And what was the name of the tour?
No, we self-booked it. And it was Jet Boat Dolphin Tours or Jet
Dolphin Tours or Jet Boat Dolphin Tours?
Yeah, I always get the names twisted around. But yeah, we booked it ourselves. It was, we just booked it online.
And that was it?
Yeah, that was it.
And we got there, and did they pick us up, or how did we get there?
We just got off the ship. They were right there, somewhere right in that area.
There's like a little tour bus deal going on.
Yeah, and then we went over and got on the boat.
We took a van ride or a little bus ride or whatever it was. Got there,
it was just right there. We got on the boat, went out, and it was actually a great great tour.
Yes.
They took us. We got pretty close to some dolphins, and we did see the
Hold on.
Not dolphins. Whales.
Dolphin.
Huh?
Dolphin.
I know.
Hold on. But what was the name of the tour again? Did you say dolphin? Jet boat?
I think it was called Jet Boat Dolphin Tours.
Jet boat dolphin tours.
I think it was Dolphin was in the name.
We're gonna research that afterwards, and we'll put the info on the Facebook page.
But that's why I said dolphins instead of whales, just because that was in the name.
Well, yeah. Now I'm starting to think, wait a minute, dolphin tours.
No, they have it in there, but yeah, but it was really nice. There was one in the cruise ship. We saw the boat that went out with the cruise ship that had those on it. It was like tons of people. Remember how big the boat was?
Oh yeah.
There was like 200 people or something. It was a huge boat. And they were kind of way off. They didn't really get that close to where the whales were or anything. Yeah. And so we were in the smaller boat, but it was still plenty big, but it was smaller. We had maybe? Yeah,
it was enclosed.
Maybe 20 people.
So if there was bad weather or something, you're okay.
Yeah.
But then as we got somewhere, everyone kind of went out to an open deck area in the front of the boat. But yeah, I mean, there's only like 20, 25 people or something on there. So it wasn't great.
That crowded. And yeah, we got a little up close and personal.
And what's funny is that our videos online don't really tell the story of how close and how much we really saw, because so much stuff we missed.
They're so quick. By the time they come up, you know, it's really hard to even get a good shot or a video because they're up and down. I
did see a video online the other day where a whale jumped. It was about 5 feet. Totally came out of the water. It was about 5 feet away from the boat. And everyone on the boat got totally drenched. So that would be awesome.
I saw that too.
We're going to have to look that up, see if we can put that on the page. Let's see. Charles said, congratulations, 2,500. Thank you so much. Dee Dee Webb is in the house.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Yeah, Dave and Brandy said, yes, sad to hear about LFK. Never been there. You'll get there. They'll be opened up soon enough. I know that they will bounce back from that. Joanne is here. Good evening. Nurse Nancy is asking, anyone done the Flying Dutchman zip line in St. Martin? If you have, let Nancy know. She needs to get this thing planned. Cindy is in the house. Hello, Cindy. Sorry about your dentist visit today. Oh. Those are never fun. Tina said congrats. Thank you, Tina. We appreciate that.
Tina.
Who else do we have here? Who else do we have? Aaron Stevens said cruise crew, question mark. Aaron, I'm glad you asked that, because we started a Facebook page, Sharonatsea Cruise Crew. And it's a page that all you have to do, you just go on there. Yeah, it's a group. And you just click on that you want to join. We get notified. We let you in, and it's someplace where you can post anything you want that's cruise related. If you want to promote something, you can do it on there. It's certainly it's PG, but if you want to you can say what you want on that page a little bit more and stuff like that. So it's just a place where everyone can connect directly, ask questions, contact Sharon if you need any travel arrangements or cruises booked or anything and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's just a fun place to post pictures, and we'll post things. It's just a way to kind of interact off of the YouTube channel.
Yes,
a lot of the same
to keep in touch, because everyone's getting so close and friendly that everyone's like buddies now.
We'll post things on there sometimes that we're going to be doing, things going on, things like that.
Let's see. So there you go. MG Toe said, I won't get off the boat anymore in the Caribbean. I'll stay on board and enjoy the ship. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you won't, and hopefully you give some of the Caribbean a second chance, but I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of staying on the ship too, but that's just because I like to relax.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Tina said, hey there, Dave and Brandy. Let's see. Nurse Nancy said, you've done a bunch of cruising, haven't you? To MG Toe. A couple of people are asking MG, yeah, why? Why is that? Let's see. Oh, Nurse Nancy said it was definitely me, the 2,500 subscriber. I'm not sure about that, unless you bailed out and then resubscribed.
Unsubscribe.
And if we find out you did that, then I think there's that might be an integrity issue, Nancy. We'll talk about that. Toe said the Caribbean's too dangerous. Thieves, pickpockets, fake booze, assaults, etc. Yeah, but man, that you can get that in Chicago or New York City or any other big city. Hell, I can go down to Phoenix and probably deal with that stuff.
Yeah, you can get that anymore.
There you go. Let's see. Wendy said, I'll be in DC this weekend, so I'll watch a replay from this weekend next week.
Oh, have fun.
All right, Wendy, well, you better, if that means you're bailing out right now, you better keep an eye out because we're going to announce. Well, all right, so the giveaway.
Okay.
What's going on with the giveaway? Tell folks,
right.
what's the deal?
Well, okay, so I mentioned before how when we reached 2,500 subscribers, we would do a giveaway, and we did a giveaway, a fairly big, nice one with lots of things for 1,000 subscribers.
These guys have really jumped to that, but I think
well, some of them haven't been around then. So, anyways, so we have to do something even bigger for 2,500, right? So we decided to give away 25 things. Now, some things may be small, some things may be a little larger.
To 25 things to 25 people, or 25 things to one person?
One person. It's going to be a box with 25 items in it. And most of them are some type of travel related items. Some may be things you can use outside of travel too, and cruising.
And some are just some of the crap we pull out of that drawer in the kitchen where you just have a bunch of stuff in there that you don't use anymore.
Everything is new. Everything is new.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Or gently used?
We will be doing it next week. We still need to actually get about 2 more things for the giveaway, and we are waiting.
You gotta finalize everything.
And we are waiting for 3 in the mail right now, which will be here probably tomorrow or the next day.
And we're waiting to get a couple over 2,500 because we're only at 2,501, and
we have most of them already in a box waiting to give away.
Mm-hmm.
So someone will be the lucky winner, and we'll probably do the same thing where we either spin the wheel, or I don't know. If you'd rather have us put the names in a basket and draw, spin the wheel.
We're gonna consult our official giveaway
if you guys
person,
have a choice,
Matthew.
an option of how you'd rather have it done, post it and let us know.
But
Matthew will be picking the winner one way or another.
There you have it. Matthew is in charge of all giveaways. I think everyone kind of knows that.
Next week we will. I don't know if we'll do it live. We'll do it live or a video. But,
first
we'll show you everything in the box.
First thing we'll do is show everything.
Show you everything.
And then that will be the video that you will have to comment on to be entered.
Yeah, if you're interested in entering, you'll be able to comment, and then you will be in the drawing.
We'll break it all down for you.
Because there may be some people that may not want the stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, people are like, I don't need this junk.
So, anyways,
it's all slightly
a variety of things.
So there you have
there'll be things like packing cubes.
Lolita looking so nice. They said, don't forget to hit the like button.
Gear, you never know.
And I echo that sentiment. Thank you, Tony and/or Jenny, or both of you guys for saying that. If you guys have a minute, hit the like button for us so we can bump up those likes. There's 55 people on right now. That's amazing. We thank you so much. So let's see if we can't get that like amount up to that, equal to the amount of people on here. For crying out loud. Give us a little, we need a little love.
Keep the sharing going.
Yes. And let's see. So yeah, look, poor Toe, MG Toe is having to defend themselves now. MG Toe just finds the ship to be more enjoyable, than the excursions themselves. I don't blame you. I'm cool with that. We're living how you like it.
If you cruise a lot and been to a lot of places, then hey, you've seen things. Staying on the ship. Hey, the ship can be a lot of fun too.
I love staying on the ship. And yes, it looks like I did say Roatan properly because a few folks are commenting on that.
We're going to probably stay on the ship, and we might. We're still going back and forth. We're thinking about staying on the ship in Belize on this cruise, only because we've gotten off a couple times there, and I don't know why, but Belize just isn't really our favorite port.
Yes.
There's just not. There's a couple things there that might interest us, but it's just not our favorite port. So we may enjoy a nice ship all to ourselves. Or almost all of ourselves.
There you go. Cindy said, how do you feel about Carnival changing? I think the cheers back, and if you ever had a $50 drink, I'll tell you what. So that is some big news actually that just came out. So Carnival just changed the cheers program so that the most expensive drink you can buy isn't up to $50. Looks like they changed it to up to $20. Now I can tell you from experience that I didn't find a drink over $20.
Yeah. At least on the Splendor. On maybe I don't know. The newer ships may have a few more options.
I don't think that any of
alcohol. I'm not really sure.
I saw a steakhouse menu. None of the drinks in the steakhouse were that high. Even if you're looking for top shelf alcohol, I was drinking Long Island iced tea or Long Beach iced teas, and that has like 5 different alcohols in it. And I was asking for top shelf every time, and they were only getting up to about 13, 14, 15, 16 bucks, somewhere in there. I'm sure there's a $20 shot of cognac somewhere. Yeah. That you might miss out on now, but I got my money's worth, and I didn't break 20, and I don't think it's going to affect a whole lot of people. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe they're going to start introducing some new alcohols or something like that, or maybe someone found a glitch in the system and was able to take advantage of it, and they got burned somehow, and So that's why they're changing it. So.
And actually, all the other cruise lines, I think the limits are usually, some of them are only like 14 or 15 and 17. I don't even know if any of them are up to 20 for their limit on alcohol.
What's that?
On their drinks.
Like how many? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So Carnival was.
Yeah, sometimes Carnival comes out over the top, and then they back it down to meet up with what the other cruise lines are doing. So there you go. Let's see. Alana said, yeah, I share the same perspective. There's dangerous portions of every city. Just use your head. Yeah, that's the same thing. Toe was saying that some tourists got robbed in Mexico last week. Yeah, that'll happen. You go to the wrong place. And I think MG Toe made the comment about, fake alcohol. There can be, so I mean, if you're going to buy, if you're buying bottles of quality alcohol, from a street vendor or a non-reputable source, and I would definitely think twice about that.
Well, too, they're saying some of the resorts they're saying had the tainted alcohol again too.
Yes. But Dina said, yeah, Mazatlan had some issues years ago, but then got back onto the cruise itineraries. And Dina said, felt safe going there into town, and the taxi guy even waited while they shopped. And I don't know that there are any issues in the Golden Zone in Mazatlan. I think it was just stuff outside of the city.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times when things happen to tourists, it may not always be a cruise ship tourist. It's people that are just there. They're staying in a hotel on the outskirts of town. They're staying there for a week where someone can see your pattern, see what you're doing. They know where all your things are. They can rob your the room you're staying in. Or they know when you'll have money. The cruise ship, you're kind of like off the ship, on the ship. They don't know what you're doing, what your plan is, or anything like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of times it happens to people staying in resorts more. They're there on vacation versus cruise ship passengers.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Let's see. So so people are saying, yeah, it can just happen anywhere. You got to watch out, and you got to pay attention to what you're buying. Just use common sense. You're right, Dave and Brandy. Bianca is here, says hello.
Hi,
Bianca's super late, and Bianca hates missing Monday night. That's okay, because we're always late as well. I mean, you guys have noticed that, right? It's like 6:05, 6:06. We finally come on.
The replay.
I mean, you guys know who makes us late. I mean, is there any question about that? Yeah, I mean, right? It's obvious.
Wow. Well, somebody got home from work just 10 minutes before.
And they were in the chair 3 minutes before 6. So there you have it. I don't know where you're going with that argument. So there you go. Wendy says, Jamie, what is your opinion on the changes? Oh, okay. So there you go. So talking a little bit about it again. And so yeah, Wendy, no, I don't know many drinks over $20, and you can find plenty of good stuff under. So I think you're going to be good to go. Bianca just got back from a cruise. So Bianca's glad to catch this Monday night. Well, welcome back. We hope you had a great time. Tell us a little bit about it.
What ship were you on?
You probably mentioned it before and we forgot, so you have to forgive us. So let's see. Let's see. MG Toe is full of strong opinions tonight, and I appreciate that. I don't have a problem with that. Dina saw the whale video, and that whale. Oh yeah, the one that we're talking about. That whale was close, wasn't it? We'll try to find that, put on the cruise crew page, or if anybody has it, load it up on there, will you, so everybody can see it. Thank you, Cindy, for the congrats. We appreciate that.
Oh, thanks,
Let's see. Nurse Nancy said 25 item giveaway. Pick me. Yeah, I think there's going to be a Packer jersey in there, signed by Brett Faber, for you. Is that how you say his name? No, there won't be a 65-inch TV, but we apologize about that. Blaine will take the guitars. No, the guitars will not be included as well. Alana likes that it's just junk drawer treasures. That's right. That's where the good stuff is. Let's see. Mark said you have to be on the chat to win. We're going to figure that out.
Yeah.
It would be awesome,
so,
and we'll probably set it up so that you do have to be there to win, because that just makes it a lot more exciting when you have someone there. It's a great way to bribe people to get on the channel for 30 minutes too. I'm not going to lie, but it just makes it a lot more fun when someone is there watching. So we won't drag it out too much. We'll pinpoint a time and try to stick to that as best we can. So, but yeah, that's a great idea, Mark. We will do that.
We do regular giveaways monthly too, and we said before, if there's people that just can't make it ever on Mondays but want to be in the giveaway sometimes, we might think about maybe alternating 1 month doing Monday, one coming on during the day on the weekend, just for that reason, to announce the winner and things too. So let us know, if you have a preference on things.
George Lopez Jr. Said, just in time for my NCL cruise on the 16th. Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Blaine, yes, it will still be a go. As a matter of fact, we will be hurrying home from the mountains of Arizona.
Oh, that's right.
So that we can be live on next Monday night. I know it's Labor Day, so that's why Monday night will be an abbreviated live, and we'll make the announcement there. So if you can't catch us live on the holiday weekend, you will note it to check out that video and comment. I think that'll actually work out perfectly.
Yeah, you can watch. If you can't make it, you can watch the replay and see all the items and then comment. But we will be live next Monday. We're leaving very early. It's like about a 3 or 4 hour drive where we're going camping, right?
It's like 4 hours.
Yeah. So we're leaving after breakfast in the morning to head home. So we'll be here. And
we're super excited because it's cold where we're going. So we get to wear sweatshirts and sweatpants for a couple days. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah. Out of the heat.
Let's see. Zellick said you should stream on Twitch. With all the subscribers and viewers, you can make a little more cash. Zealous, we appreciate that. I don't know. We might venture out into that kind of stuff. You guys might have noticed we're a little low key. We haven't gotten into the whole, super chats and what's the other thing called? Where, I don't know, PayPal payments and all that kind of stuff. We just haven't gotten to that point yet. We're just too busy having fun doing this and making some videos and interacting. And eventually, maybe we'll treat this a little more business-like, but right now we're just having a good time with it. But we appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Alana said, in Belize, definitely need an excursion or stay on the ship. We're actually going to be, I'm going to be on an excursion in Belize. It's called The Bar. I'm going to be going from the pool to my chair, to the bar, back to my chair, back to the pool, and I'm going to do that a number of times. Self-guided tour, as a matter of fact. So I will be doing that for sure. You got that?
Yeah,
right?
We probably will. What did we do? We've done a couple things there before, but I think we're just going to stay on the ship. And getting off the port, there's nothing in the port to do.
Yes.
I mean, nothing of interest to us at all.
No. And Belize is a great place to stay on the ship because you're just out in the water.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when we went to Mexico, we stayed on the ship in Mazatlan. Right? Is that Mazatlan? Yeah. And that is like a commercial port. So we were like, oh, yeah, that'll be relaxing. We're with our friends. We'll just hang out by the Lido. We'll have the whole ship to ourselves. And meanwhile, right behind us is like a mega transport thing, unloading cars all day. And all you hear is the sound of the port and all the commercial. And it was really like, we're like, oh, man, this was not a great. We did not think this out too well. The relaxation factor was definitely not there. So we'll be doing that in Belize.
Especially because we had the aft balcony and it backed up right to where the ship was, where all the cars were getting pulled off of and all the noise.
It was
so brutal. We couldn't enjoy our balcony that day much.
Let's see. Dave and Brandy said, yeah, there was no drink over 20 that they saw on the horizon.
Okay, yeah. So,
yes.
So
like I said,
really
there's some fancy stuff or whatever. MG Toad said, what do you think of the rumors that NCL is going to start charging $5 for the main dining room? Have you heard anything about that?
I have heard that. I have heard something about that. I don't know.
I bet that's just rumors. That would be a really bad business decision.
Yeah, I think they'll get a lot more people eating the buffet then.
Yeah, really.
With Norwegian, people like to do the specialty dining a lot too. Mm-hmm. Or they might just eat in the buffet.
So we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I've heard that Norwegian's main dining room isn't the best. I don't know. I've never eaten on it, but I've heard that. I've heard that the specialty dining is awesome, but the main dining room isn't the best. So I don't know if anyone's.
If you got some info on eating Norwegian dining room, share it right now. Hit us with that. Harold Johnson's here. What's up, Harold?
Hi,
Great
Harold.
things. GB Fat Cat, what is up? It took me a minute to make sure I was reading that right. So what's up, GB? Things to do in Victoria, British Columbia for an evening stop in port. Go have a beer. There's a ton. You can do a little shopping, get some fudge. There's some good fudge shops, and there's a lot of coffee shops.
Yeah, a lot of coffee. I don't know. There's not a lot with the evening stop. That's what we ran into. We wanted to go to see all the beautiful flowers at the gardens.
We wanted to?
Well, I did. I've been there before, but I wanted to go.
I get it. You got flowers.
There's not a lot of time to do that. I think you can do it, but I just don't know if it's worth the money for
Yeah.
the length of time you have. But that's one option. But yeah, we just got off. We took a cab downtown and just walked around, shopped, looked around.
Yeah, it took us to, I don't know, it was like a marina area, and it was right across from like a government building. I forget what it was called. I got to rewatch our Alaska video last day to see that,
where they do the tea and everything.
And there's an area where you can walk up and down and see some of the local shops and buy stuff. And the funny thing is that we were a little tired. We had Matthew with us, so we bailed out early, and the rest of our group, which is like another 10 people or so,
they walked back.
They stayed, and they went and they found a bar, and they sat down and had a few drinks and stuff. And next thing you know, it got pretty late. It was a pretty short time frame before we had to be back on the ship. And they probably got back on the ship with about 20, 25 minutes to spare.
They decided to walk it back.
And I don't know if our friend Marty's out there tonight. She might be watching and laying low and not commenting.
She was nervous.
But she was hysterical, thinking that they were going to miss the ship and be stuck in Canada, because they walked back and they ended up getting on a few roads, like a couple of side streets they weren't quite sure of. And they made it back. I mean, to them, it was in the nick of time, with barely 30 minutes to go.
Yeah,
so
they were with
our
daughter and her husband, and I think that's who kind of led them off the beaten path, because they're kind of adventurous like that.
They're a handful.
But that's a good thing. Just kind of walk around, because you don't really have a lot of time with that evening stop. And taking a cab downtown, when we went last summer, it was a flat $10 fee for the cab. They hold like 4 or 5 people, I think.
Yeah.
And it was just a flat rate, $10 to get you downtown.
So there you have it. Let's see. So there you go, Victoria, British Columbia. Yeah, it's a lovely little town. We just didn't have a lot of time to spend there.
It's really nice to walk around. It was just, we really enjoyed just walking around down there.
Bianca was on the Carnival Conquest. We do like that ship. That's a great ship.
Yeah,
everything was fine except the air didn't work in our room, so we were a bit hot every night. That stinks. I don't know if you complained and they couldn't get it fixed, or what the deal was, or was it just not cool enough? There's been a couple of cruises where you just wish you could take it down a couple degrees, so you could lay there and just really chill, literally chill out in the room.
We've had that happen to us a couple times, and I think it wasn't the Conquest, but it was on like a Conquest class ship. It was those mid-range.
Nancy, you know who that Favre guy is I speak of. Don't play coy with me. I know you're a big Packer cheesehead out there. DCA 10 said, had to leave for a minute. What's with the giveaway? All right, so we'll cover it one more quick time. So next week, Labor Day night, we'll be announcing all the details. We will make the video. That will be the one that you have to, it will talk about all the rules on everything. We'll talk about what's going to be given away.
We will physically show you everything that's in the giveaway box so you can see it.
And that will be the video that you have to comment on to be entered. And then we will announce when the live giveaway will be, and you will have to be on the live giveaway.
And the following Monday, probably, but we'll announce it. But the following Monday is probably when we'll do the live giveaway. Yeah. Unless something changes, and we'll announce it. But it'll be on Monday probably.
There you have it. And that will be the Monday after the Sunday opening of football. So we will have a lot to talk about that day, Nancy.
And there will be 25 things in the box.
Yes. There you go. Bianca went to the porch. Just want to say they enjoyed the ship without the long lines. But I must say it was very relaxing. Bianca's already ready to cruise again. See, that's what happens. Yeah. It's an addiction.
I know, it gets worse and worse and worse. The more you cruise, the more you want to cruise. Like now, I just want to live on a cruise ship.
Yes, Dina hasn't had any AC problems yet. The hubby would not be happy if it happened. I have heard you can request a fan if your AC is not kicking enough. That may be something they can they can supply. You would not be happy
either. Jamie cranks as soon as we get in the room. He cranks that.
I'm immediately like, does this thing up? Is this thing all the way up?
Sometimes I get cold because he has the crank down. So
and there's times where I would love to just leave the door open on the balcony, to hear the ocean at night. It's too damn hot.
Yeah, sometimes we do. It just depends on when.
If we can get a little breeze, we're happy with that. But if it's too hot, I say you just go to the casino. It's probably going to be cold in there, and you can gamble. Let's see. MG Toe is still talking about some of the things that MG Toe's run into, like somebody grabbing the MG Toe's leg in Vancouver, and looks like trying to I don't know, buy something or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Leanna Shipley.
I guess I can see why you want to stay on the ship.
Really, you have had some bad run-ins, dude. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. Leanna said, Leanna Shipley, what is up? Great to have you here. Are you considering the drink package again? Considering it? Yes.
He's considering it.
I'm heavily considering it. I would love to do it again, but probably if it's just the three of us, we won't go down that road. But if we have other people going with us, that's something to consider. Yeah, I can almost.
Other people, it's probably drink a lot more. When it's just the three of us,
I can tell you right now, and this is a lot.
He doesn't drink as much.
This is a lock and load guarantee. Take it to the bank. On the Horizon Group cruise, I will have the drink package, and it will be a great time. So that I promise to you guys. So if you're going on the group cruise with us next year on the Horizon, you can bank that. Ship it, as I like to say. Let's see. Tiffany Taylor said, I like the rum Belize. That's about it. Yeah, Tiffany, we're a little bit of the same way, although we don't like rum. So I guess we're not the same way. We're just not big Belize fans.
I'm not a big rum drinker. I like tequila. I'm more of a tequila kind of person.
Kyle Thomas said, hey, what's up, Kyle Thomas? How you doing?
Kyle Thomas.
Sharon Jamie, just curious if you have to book online with Carnival to take advantage of the Carnival Easy Pay.
No, you do not. You can book online, you can call Carnival, or you can book with a travel agent. You can book with me.
Kyle, you could call Sharon after the deal tonight or tomorrow and book your cruise and then do Easy Pay.
Yeah.
Because she will easily take your money for you and give it to the powers that be. Yeah. So there you have it. That's your answer. Drink package is still a great way. Eric said drink package is a great way to go. You're darn right it is. Kristen says Norwegian dining room is good. Okay, there's a thumbs up. Dina said hashtag Jamie's excursion. Book it. Yeah, listen. I mean, I will. I don't charge. How much do I charge to go on my drinking excursion with me?
I don't know.
Very small price. You just buy the drinks and we'll have a good time. You're welcome, Fat Cat, GB Fat Cat. I'm sorry, I can't. That's a tongue twister. Thank you, Fat Cat. You're welcome. Let's see. Includes unlimited. Dave and Brandy said, something includes unlimited non-alcohol drinks with the Cheers package. Yes, it does. Unlimited non-alcohol. You can definitely do that. Couple other things. Let's see. Sorry, I did jump ahead. Shirley Dixon said that they enjoyed the NCL food in the main dining room. It was real good. That is good stuff.
I mean, I can't see any food really being that bad on any of the cruises.
Yeah, I don't know what makes it better.
I'm not that picky, but there's always those people that are just really picky, and they're like, "Oh, it was horrible," or this, and I'm like,
Although we did notice, and I don't think they're on here tonight, but if you guys watch Griff and Alyssa, they were the awesome couple that we did our Cruise Wars battle with on La Lita Loca the other week. So if you haven't watched that, make sure you go to La Lita Loca's YouTube page and check out Cruise War battle between us and Griff and Alyssa. And they were on, what was the ship they were on?
Just now?
Yeah, the Royal.
It was a
Royal Caribbean, and they were on a. They did have a formal night. They were all dressed up. They looked amazing. Great looking couple, and they were showing some of the menu, and we did notice that the lobster was not regular on their formal night menu.
Oh yeah.
It did charge a little bit extra. Now, granted, Carnival's not giving away any 2-pound lobster tails.
Surf and turf or
but hey, I dig a little lobster tail. So the formal dining room is what you make it. I've never gone hungry, or I'm sorry, the main dining room, I should say.
So that's something on Royal or Norwegian. Anyone that's been on there, do you ever see lobster on formal nights, or is that something that you do have to pay extra for all the time?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see. Del Brett, what's up, Del Brett? I thought the main dining room at NCL was the buffet. I just usually eat at the buffet. That is funny. I've heard stories like that where people think that you have to pay to go into the main dining room, so they just eat at the buffet the whole cruise.
They just eat and they have no clue.
And then afterwards they find out that that's included and they get mad. And I'm like, how do you not know?
Well, if you're a first-time cruiser and you don't do a lot of research.
I guess so, but at least you've read one article about cruising.
And some people are afraid to ask because, maybe they don't want to sound cheap or sound like, or something, so they just don't ask.
Ask the question. Bianca said Bianca called a few times when they came to fix it. The person that came couldn't get the AC to work.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I definitely would have been raising a stink and getting a little onboard credit. I'm not going to lie, Bianca. I hope they took care of you one way or the other. Let's see. Eric's talking about going to the coffee shop for the special with Jameson's. Nice move. I'm a fan of that. Let's see. You gotta have that little something in your coffee.
I think you're gonna want that coffee now every morning that you got used to last cruise.
Yes, that's for sure. Let's see. Alana said NTL main dining room is good, but the specialty was definitely more memorable. There you have it.
I've heard that their specialty dining is really good.
There you have it. Speaking of Griffin and Alyssa, there they are. I just literally saw them.
I was talking about you.
Yeah, I talked about you guys. Didn't even see that you're on there. Hadn't gotten there yet. Sorry we're late. The internet went out in our area. We couldn't use a cell signal to watch live for YouTube. Ouch, that hurts.
Is there storms there? You're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Storms coming through there? Or?
Oh boy, you better watch out there. Better be careful. Yeah,
we're
guys.
Enjoying your videos.
Yeah, we're watching your vlogs and your video. They were great. Listen, the drone footage, Griff, was fantastic.
Awesome.
I mean, that was stupendous. And I enjoyed when your GoPro fell off of that little boat too. And I'm glad you got it back and you had the floaty on there because that would have been brutal. She would have been gone. She gone. See how I just threw that in there? Yeah. She gone from our YouTube battle. So hi, Griff and Alyssa. And again, if you haven't checked them out, go look at their channel. Those guys are a lot of fun. Yeah. Let's see. Dave and Brandy said, do the giveaway when we're on the Paradise. Oh, they're going to be on the Paradise when we do the giveaway.
Oh,
hey, listen.
Next week or the week after? When we're on the Paradise.
We'll get the scoop from them. Wallace Travel just got here. Just came in on the Freedom on Saturday. That is awesome. So Wallace Travel, can we go to your page, your travel page apparently, and go see that? Do you have something you have something you want to promote?
Freedom pics.
If you do, I'm giving you an open window right now, Wallace Travel. Tell us where we can see your pictures and your videos.
We had a good. We like the Freedom.
Yeah, Lana says, yeah, fans are available if you request them. Eddie Moonshine, formerly Chucky, late again. All right, Chucky. How do you go from Chucky Weave to Eddie Moonshine, dude? I don't know, what is that? Are you wanted by the police and you're just laying low? I mean, how does that even happen? Eddie Moonshine. There's some shenanigans going on over there at Chucky / Eddie's house. I'll tell you what. That's for sure. Let's see. A few minutes ago. Let's see. Well, didn't get it out. Oh yes, the other people are saying that to Griff and Alyssa. Everyone's saying hi. They're enjoying that stuff. What's that?
Oh, Desi Wagner told Dave and Brandy to get the internet package.
Oh, there you go. Let's see, time for dry dock. Wallace Travel said, I think it's going for a dry dock. Is the Freedom going in for dry dock? What do you know?
The Freedom, which Freedom?
The Freedom. I'm sorry, Freedom of the Seas. No, hold on. I'm jumping ahead. I'm all over the place. No, I think it's time for dry dock for Freedom before they start 14-day sailing. I'm thinking Carnival Freedom is what they mean.
Oh,
does he mention the Freedom?
Yeah, it may be. I really haven't looked at the dry dock schedule lately. So.
There you have it.
But it possibly could. It hasn't had one in quite a while.
I just bumped ahead again. Let's see. Eric. So Eric is still talking. He is just loving the cold coffee drink. The Mexican coffee was fantastic. That's good to hear because I recommend it highly. Kyle, does Sharon accept Canadian customers?
I do.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Both with me.
Yeah, up north, down south. We'll tell you, listen. Are you kidding me? Come on. Give us a holla. Yeah. Kim said, when are you going on the horizon? Kim Hubner. What's up, Kim? How you doing?
January 26th.
And
our group cruise on October 13th. We're going twice next year.
Yes. We booked the group. We got the group cruise set up, and we felt like we can't take all you guys with us on a cruise unless we really know the lay of the land.
So we just had to book it.
So we sacrificed. I mean, we're just doing it for you guys. We didn't even want to go, but we sacrificed and we booked a cruise on the horizon in January so we can go.
An 8-day, because we want to make sure we know the ship really
well. Yeah, because 8 days, because there might be something we find on day 8 that we couldn't have found in 7 days, like an extra, like a bar or a certain drink we want to share. And so we're going to check out the ship in January so that we are ready to host all the fun and festivities in October. So there you have it. Have you ever used Carnival's Fly to Fun, Sharon?
I have not personally used it.
No.
And I don't actually know anyone that has used it.
So you're basically saying you got nothing.
I don't.
You got nothing for GB Fat Cat.
I will say that when you book your airfare through the cruise lines, it's pretty much usually kind of a going rate of what the airlines are giving. It's not, in most cases, it's not like a huge deal, like a better deal necessarily. But the only place I've booked airfare through the cruise line was on Holland America for someone. So I have not.
And that was for someone else.
It was for somebody else. Yeah, I book our own airfare.
Quite often we've gotten off of the plane in a port and we see, the cruise line, representative there with their sign, whatever, Disney Cruises or whoever else is there. And there's a large group of people sitting there waiting. And I'm not going to lie, we're happy that we're just going to walk over there, get in a taxi and go to where we want to go and not have to wait around. And I think usually if you're doing that deal, you're flying in the day of, the day of the cruise. And we're always coming the day before. And, you may not get on the ship till 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon if it's leaving at 4, depending on your flight and how they set you up. You're kind of at you're at the whim of the cruise line. And if the flight's late, I understand they will wait a little bit for their bus to come in. But I don't know how long.
Yeah, if you're flying in the day of, then booking with the cruise line might be a good way to go because they'll wait for you. So if that's what you're doing,
yes, it could be an option for you. Big Marilyn, what is up?
Hi, Big
Marilyn in the house, sailing 47 days on the Bliss with the drink package.
Oh,
nice. We're very jealous. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's one thing about Norwegian. You get the drink package. That's insane.
True Funk Soldier has a very, very serious, intense question right here.
About booze?
We need to stop it right now.
That's for you if it's about booze.
Have you used rum runners to sneak in booze?
Never. Honest truth.
No, we've never used rum runners to sneak in booze. We have never done that. There was a time when we thought about it, and
let's be perfectly honest.
There was one. All right, I will tell you about one time.
Perfectly honest. Once.
Oh, are you sure we want to be perfectly honest?
Yeah, why not?
There was one time.
One time we decided to try to sneak alcohol on. This was years ago.
Hold on, I'm thinking of a different time that I think you're about to talk about.
We've only done it once.
There was that one time in my side pocket.
Well, Jamie's done it twice. Okay, I'll tell you the one time that we did it, and he'll tell you the secret time he snuck and did it.
Okay.
Okay. So years ago, we decided to try it. I don't even know why. I think we were going with some friends.
Because it's all the rage.
And everyone's talking about it on the Facebook group and this and that. So we put some in some little containers. I'll even tell you what time. We took like saline bottles that you put contacts of saline in.
Dude, you're dropping some major secrets right now.
And we put it in a couple of those and put it in different luggage, but it had to be clear white. So I think we used clear tequila, or something. I don't
clear
remember.
Tequila. It was not vodka.
Never vodka. And then we put it in different luggage, and it went through without a hitch in our carry-on.
Yes.
Because they never checked it.
Yes.
And we got really lucky later. Like we thought we'll never do this again. But we did it the one time, and it was kind of fun. We felt like we got away with it.
We tried it early on.
And then for one time,
and then for years we were against it for years.
We're still against it, but we had to try it.
There was one time when we left, I believe it was Galveston.
Yeah. Is this your story?
This is my story.
Okay.
So we left out of Galveston, and we had gone to a liquor store to get wine and stuff like that. And behind the bar, they had some of the little pint bottles. And those pint bottles are plastic. And not many of them, but there's a few of them that have plastic lids as well. So plastic bottle, plastic lid, nothing to make noise in the metal detector. And I had some cargo shorts on with the big side pocket. And so I just happened to slide that pint bottle in a cargo pocket. And
it went right.
And I walked right through the metal detector and right onto the ship. Nobody batted an eye or knew anything about it. So so those 2 times worked for us. But as we got a little bit deeper into our cruising, we decided we didn't want to risk that. So now what we usually do is we just pre-purchase a bottle of booze from the fun shops or whatever it's called. And if we want to, we'll have a bottle of alcohol waiting in the room. Yeah, you pay about twice the cost.
More than twice.
Sometimes, yeah, maybe a little more than what you'll pay at the store to buy that bottle. But you're still going to save some money over a drink by drink type of deal. And if you like a stronger drink, that way you're good. You don't have to worry about, how heavy the pour is on your drink or anything like that. Now, the rum runners are hot because people think you can fill them up with alcohol, put them in your bag, and they can't be seen from the x-ray. I don't know, but man, the cruise ships are getting pretty wise to all the sneaky stuff. And if you put it in your checked luggage and they think there's something in there, they will open that bad boy up and they will take it. And if you put it in your luggage or your carry-on, that's a risk you can take if you think you can get it past the screeners. But I don't know if you can get it past the screeners when you go through security there when you're waiting to board the ship. So that's up to you. Yeah. And that's our deal.
We'll be honest, we have tried it in the past, but we don't condone it, and we do not do it anymore.
Oh, God, no, we don't condone it. Do we condone? No, we don't condone that. We'd never condone that.
We couldn't lie and say we've never done it because we have.
I don't condone it, but I understand why you do it. So there you have it. So that's the deal. You get the real honest facts here at Sharonatsea. That's for shizzle. So there you go. True Funk Soldier. There you have it. I hope you're not a representative from Carnival and that we just gave our secret away and now you're going to ban us from the cruise ship.
Next cruise, they'll be checking our luggage.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Alito Loca chiming in, talking about the battle. They said the battle was awesome, and I get it. They can't talk about how great the battle was between us and Griff and Alyssa, but we know, I mean, it was obviously the best battle ever to happen on their channel. They just can't say that because that wouldn't be fair for them, and they're just trying to be politically correct. So we get it. Stacy loves rum. Eddie Moonshine's going to Mr. Sancho's on the Breeze Cruise. Excellent choice. Yeah, Alana said lobster's extra on all the cruise lines except Carnival. Yeah. You get your lobster tail and a couple little shrimpsies. So there you have it.
Yeah. As long as you're on a longer cruise.
Leanna said we've been considering that as well. We always cruise with a group. Makes it more fun. Just found out the drink packages, not just alcohol beverages. Hashtag Colorado Cruising Crew.
Oh, wow.
There you go. We'll bring the Colorado cruisers to the Sharonatsea cruise crew, and we'll have a whole big crew going on. And yeah, you're right, Leanna. It's not just alcohol. It's virtually any individual drink that you can get on the ship. Unlimited.
So if you drink a lot of coffee drinks and different things like that, you can still make out. And
oh, hold on. Griff and Alyssa are setting us straight right here. Hey, the lobster was an upcharge every night, but it was included on the second formal night. Stay tuned for that night and that video.
Okay.
I don't know whether that's true or if they're just throwing a teaser out there to keep everyone tuned into their video series. If it is, it's genius marketing on your part, Griff and Alyssa. So there you have it. Bianca Espinosa tried the Mexican coffee with the tequila. Thumbs up. Oh, 2 thumbs up. It's a must try. It is. Was it not weird, Bianca, when you're watching pour that bottle of Patron in your coffee? I never had tequila and coffee. It's not something I thought I would like. And I just did it because I had a drink package and I was looking for an early morning buzz. Who knew it was delicious to boot? Dana's here. Dana's been finalizing last minute plans for a cruise. Dana, I'm not sure how you're doing that because wouldn't you be doing that with Sharon? Of course, you would finalize plans with her, and she's here now, so I don't know what you're talking about. But welcome to Dana. Glad to have you guys here. Let's see. MG Toe is on the Carnival Panorama repositioning cruise. That would be amazing.
Panama Canal.
Yeah, what did I say?
You said Panorama.
Panorama.
I was like,
sorry, my bad.
I know. I was like, I didn't know it was
told you.
repositioning.
Sometimes it's hard to read all the chat or all the comments.
That would be awesome. I'm hoping to go on the Panama Canal cruise.
Yes.
In the next
Sherry is here as well. Sherry's saying hi to Dana. They're both late, and they're kind of like there's power in numbers, and so they're both late, and they're telling each other it's okay. It's not okay, guys. It's not okay.
It's okay to be late.
Let's see. Where else am I leaving off? Okay, there is Sharon and Dana saying they both made it. Oh, there's Lucy. Lucy wants to get on the action. Lucy is going for a haircut. We're very excited tomorrow.
Yeah, she's a mess
now. She is a hot mess. She is like a Rastafarian. Okay. Girl, how about you go lay down for a minute, huh? Take it down a notch. For crying out loud, we're live on YouTube. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Steven said, how long is the $99 reduced deposit good for?
Until the 31st this month.
Yes. So if you want to get in on that, contact Sharon.
What is the 31st? Is that Friday? Friday.
There you go. Tiffany said we're really wanting to do the Alaska cruise next year. How are the Alaska cruises compared to Caribbean cruises?
Totally different.
Yeah,
totally
it's a whole different deal. It's a totally different vibe. It's not a party vibe at all. Mm-hmm. It's more
more mellow.
Yeah, it's cultural. It's educational. Seriously, I mean, you're learning a lot about stuff.
It's something you should do once at least.
Beautiful.
I'm someone that hates cold weather. I love the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. That's more my thing.
She's not kidding.
And so I wasn't really wanting to do Alaska for a long time. Then once I booked it, I really got into it. And I'll say now it was probably one of my best cruises ever. And yes. I can't wait to go back again one day.
There you go.
Yeah, it's unforgettable.
Alana appreciates our sacrifice.
But yeah, it's totally different. So. Your packing's different. You're going to bring totally different clothing, warmer clothing, a lot of layers, things like that. Mm-hmm. So it's just different. All
right, I'm going to blow through some of these. Del Brett said, hey, I like the buffets. You can sample different things. I'm a fan of that too, Del Brett. My belly says otherwise sometimes, but I'm a fan of that. Vicky is here. What's up, Vicky? Eddie Moonshine said that damn John Gruden ruined it. He is the real Chucky. He certainly is. Football fans would know what we're talking about. Kim said Eric and I will be on the horizon May 26th for our 20th anniversary. That is fantastic. Hold on. Is Kim and Eric are both on here, signed in different? Are you guys sitting somewhere on two different computers, logged in under both of you, watching separately? What's going on over there at the Hubner house? Griffin Alyssa, congrats on 2.5. Totally forgot to say that. That is okay.
Oh, thanks.
Griffin Alyssa, we said we're really not going to jump on the celebration bandwagon yet because we're only at 25.01, and at any minute we could back up to 24.99, and then we'd feel like crap. Desi said I got kicked out. What are we talking about again? Desi. We just did the giveaway, Desi, and called your name and you weren't here, so we had to give it away to somebody else. You totally missed it. Oh, poor Desi.
You didn't miss much.
There you
go.
Just
a lot of chit chat.
Let's see. Delbert said, if you're sneaking in alcohol, it's saying to me alcohol is a little too important in your life. Well, Del, it's like a lot of other things. It's the risk factor. It's like a risk and reward, like those things you did when you were younger, like, going behind the school and to do bad things, or, cutting in and out of the senior prom with your friends, stealing your folks' alcohol, stuff like that. It's one of those types of deals. Dave and Brandy said, we did that on the Sunshine last year, had a bottle of rum ordered. It was expensive, but still cheaper. Yeah, well, I did the math. It was like the equivalent of, 30 shots or something like that in the bottle versus, $6 a shot. It ended up, saving 60 to 80 bucks altogether. Eddie Moonshine said, rum runners work. I heard. It's okay. We would never think that. I mean, just because you're named Eddie Moonshine, why would anyone think you're handling alcohol or transporting alcohol illegally? I would never think that about you. Mm-hmm. Dave and Brandy ordered a bottle for the Paradise and the Miracle. I'm a big fan of that. Sharon will bring some wine on, and then I will usually order a bottle in the room. Have you seen that in a couple of the videos?
Yeah, that's the usual.
I get very excited.
We order a bottle for him, and then we bring the wine on, usually for me. He'll drink it sometimes.
I'm going to ask you a question, though, right now, guys.
I like to order drinks on the ship. I like the food drinks.
If you have to have a bottle of alcohol in your room, what is it? I will tell you that I like to have a scotch. Chivas Regal or Dewar's, and I'm happy, and that takes care of me for the cruise. What do you guys like to have in your room? Now. Start your answers right now. Let's see. Griffin Alyssa said She Gone was added to our favorite catchphrase right next to Tony's Roatan. Let's see. Dave and Brandy said they're partial to myself and Tony travel cruise battle. That's okay. Listen, you can think that, guys, if you want, but I'm just telling you. Joking aside, all the battles are great. That's from Dave and Brandy. We love those battles. So lots of people talking about the battles. They are a lot of fun, and we enjoyed the heck out of it. Do you know why Princess Cruise Lines you can order half pints or pints on room service, yet not on Carnival?
Yeah, I don't know why. I know you can on Princess, and that is really nice.
Is that wine?
No, bottles of alcohol. You can order the smaller bottles of alcohol on
really?
Princess, and it's like $20-some or something, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot less. But yeah, on Carnival you can't. I don't know. I know they're both owned by Carnival, but
yeah, it just depends what's the moneymaker for them, I guess.
They all have their different things.
There you go. Yeah. What's your favorite Alaska excursion? Your favorite was what, that Skagway?
I think our favorite was the White Pass train in Skagway.
There you go, White Pass train.
Yeah, and it wasn't through the cruise line though.
Booked it ourselves.
Yeah, we booked it through Shore Trips, and we liked it because you took the train one way and van the opposite way, so you saw different things each way, and made a lot of stops on the way. So
there you go. Stacy's in Minnesota, so going on vacation. You want to go somewhere warm. 6 months of winter is already too much cold, so it sounds like Stacy will not be going to Alaska anytime soon.
Yeah, if I was somewhere cold, I probably wouldn't want to go.
Oh, Erica said, I'm at home. Kim is at work. Well, Kim, don't worry. We won't tell anybody you're at work and you're on the page right now. So we'll lay low on that. Let's see. Oh, and there you go. And 2 minutes later, Kim said, I'm at work. He's at home. You guys should go on the Love and Marriage show. I think you're both on the same page. Beth, what's up, Beth? Our neighbor down the road. We're starting to think about what hotel to book in Miami for the group cruise. What's anyone else doing? Where are we staying for the group cruise as of right now?
I haven't booked it yet. I was going to actually see if I could get maybe a deal on a hotel for people that might want to stay there, but I haven't really looked into it yet. I know we're going to be in Miami twice already next year, and I booked both of those hotels, but I haven't got to October yet.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about. I really wasn't thinking about anything.
Yeah, you said there was one you were thinking about.
I was thinking about the Hampton Inn on Brickell there.
Okay.
I think we're staying in there in April, maybe.
Here's what I'm thinking: Embassy Suites, because then they have that free cocktail party for 2 hours. So we do an Embassy Suites the night before the cruise, and we get all the people from the cruise group at the Embassy Suites. Drinking free drinks for 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Is that the greatest idea?
That is a great idea.
Wow. I just came up with that. Genius.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna work
on that and see what I can get. It is not close, right? It's about 15 minutes from the cruise port. It's closer to the airport, but
I don't care.
But hey,
2 hours of free drinks at Embassy Suites the night before the group cruise. I think that's a lock and load right there. I don't know what you guys think.
That might be a good idea.
Okay. All right. Now we have some serious conversations. We're talking about alcohol again, and I love when we do that. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Sherry did say Skagway, White Pass Railway, followed closely by the Juneau Mendenhall Glacier and Salmon Bake. That sounds awesome. Yeah,
our daughter actually, that was in Juneau. Our daughter went up to Mendenhall Glacier and did that. They rented a car and drove up there. And
yeah, they did a deal where one of the folks in their group got off the ship in Juneau and went to, I think, like the airport.
Somewhere and rented the car.
They went and rented the car, drove the car back to the port, picked up their group, went out for the day, then dropped off their group. Then he went and dropped off the car. And then took a taxi. It was back
just cheaper that way for the one to go in the taxi.
It was a genius move, by the way.
Yeah. We didn't go. We went with that was our daughter and her in-laws, and went off that day and did that. We did the whale watching with our friends that day, so we did a different.
Okay, here comes the answer. Dave and Brandy, rum. Griff and Alyssa, rum. These guys are loving their rum. Bianca said vodka. Lalito Loca, rum. Stacy, rum or vodka. Stacy's easy going. Ice Tech goes amaretto. Throwing a curveball in there. I didn't know you were so fancy. Nurse Nancy, tequila or rum?
Oh, I'm with you, Nurse Nancy, on that. I'm a tequila person.
Let's see. Vicky said Bacardi. Vicky's a little more specific. Desi Wagner, Grey Goose. You are fancy. Eddie Moonshine, tequila. Doug said whiskey in the room. I like that, Doug. I like that about you. I know we're going to get along great. Let's see. Harold said vodka. Eric Huber, Beth, we use Hampton Inn in Miami. That's just Eric throwing that out there. Oh, okay. Griffin, Alyssa, they like Eddie Moonshine, said tequila. Cindy said amaretto. Cindy likes to take it a little easy. Let's see. What else? Who else? We need some more booze responses. I feel like I'm not getting everybody's response on here. Dina said Coca-Cola in my room. I prefer beer, but can't bring that. Yeah, I know, and I love beer, but pre-ordering it or having it in the room just doesn't do a lot for me. Yeah. I'll go to the bar and get that.
It doesn't really save you any money to do it
that
way.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. Sherry's mentioned going on the Norwegian getaway in February. That's when her next Caribbean deal is.
Nice.
Dave and Brandy love the coconut rum with the guava juice in the morning. Oh my God, they said. Let's see. Nurse Nancy said, do a back-to-back with me. Everybody will go, Nancy. Nancy's just showing off. Could. She's always showing off. Let's see. Sherry said, Coca-Cola, yes. All right, we know you're addicted to Coke. You're like Matthew. Matthew actually says the word, I'm going to get Coke drunk.
Yeah, he jokes around when we go on a cruise because he gets the soda, whatever, package.
Yes,
every time.
The Bubbles package.
Bubbles package. So he can kind of, and at home, he'll drink Coke here and there, but not unlimited.
Yeah, a couple times a week, Coke after school, a little bit of Coke or something like that.
But yeah, when he's on the cruise, we kind of like, you're on vacation, you can kind of do, whatever within reason. So he has the Bubbles package and he can drink as much Coke as he wants on the cruise because he's on vacation, just like we're on vacation. So he kind of jokes around and when he drinks a lot and sometimes they'll get a little silly. Like there's been a couple, not all the time.
He gets a little wound up.
A couple times he gets a little wound up and then he says he's Coke drunk.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets that kind of talk. It's almost sad to think about it. My poor boy. Coke drunk. Someone's a bad influence in his life. Yeah, I think he just likes to go to the bar and order a drink. And he likes to roll up there and just flash his little platinum deal. And, he feels a little bit good about that. So there you have it. MG Toe said, rum's the only drink that cools you down in hot weather. That's why it's so popular. I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't know. To me, rum is kind of sweet, so it doesn't cool me down.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't do rum. I am not a fan. I don't care for it. Neither rum nor gin are in my repertoire. Anything else, I can work with it one way or the other and make it happen. So if anyone out there is thinking about, let's say you want to buy a bottle of alcohol and have it sent to my room on my next cruise, not that you would, but if you did, anything but rum and gin. Thank you very much.
I like rum, but it's just not my favorite.
DC810, she says, good idea, Jamie. Thank you very much. I thought that was a genius idea about the Embassy Suites, of course. I have a lot of great ideas.
That is a good idea.
Janet says, I'm staying at my brother's for 2 days before the group cruise. Well, nice. Janet, can we go to your brother's house, I guess, is the next question.
They still trying to get to your brother's house.
Yeah, if not, you should, at least you need to come down to the embassy the night before.
You can drive down to the embassy just for happy hour with us.
Yeah.
Even though you're not staying there.
And then your brother can drive you home when you're drunk.
You just come in, spend happy hour with us, and then you go back to your brother's.
What if Janet came there, drank for 2 hours unlimited, got drunk, and then never got up the next day to go on the cruise? Would we be responsible for that? Would you hold us responsible for that, Janet?
I'll have to call you and make sure you're up the next day.
Yeah, man. Del Brett's been on 2 NCL cruises, one with and one without the drink package. Had about the same fun on both, but not a big drinker. Had about 10 to 12 drinks a day with the drink package. So Del tried, that's for sure. If you had 10 to 12 drinks a day, with or without a drink package, I'd say you are a big drinker. Jack Daniels is a drink of choice for MG Toe. Let's see. Good old Jameson Irish whiskey for Daniel Donnelly. Vodka for DD Webb. Goldschlager for Janet. Goldschlager. Holy shnikes. Janet does not get around. Caribbean rum for Beth. Let's see. Let me catch up here a little bit. Jumping ahead. Eric says Jameson's, Jim Beam, and tequila. All right. Sometimes you just can't pick one. I don't blame you for that. Kickland rum from Costco, made in St. Croix. So it's some of the best rum ever.
Kirkland has some great alcohol.
We were just having a conversation about that 2 nights ago with our friends.
Yeah, we went over their house.
The Kirkland alcohol.
Saturday night?
Anytime you want to stop kicking the table, making the thing shake would be awesome. I feel like there's an earthquake going on.
We were talking about Kirkland alcohol because I forget what kind it was they had. There was some.
Oh my God, they had bought some Irish cream.
Oh, that's right.
And for coffee and stuff like that, and they swore up and down that the Kirkland's brand was Bailey's. They said they couldn't tell a difference at all in the flavor and the taste or anything like that. So let's see. Yeah, MG Toe, we are a bunch of shills talking about alcohol on the ship. We'd like to have a good time. That's the deal. Because we're all adults. Gin and tonic for Dana. Margaritas as well. Janet said, I'm sure he can set up a party, meaning your brother. All right. We're all going to Janet's brothers. Scratch the Embassy Suites. Desi's had too much rum in my life. No more. Thinking about it makes me vomit a little in my mouth. TMI. TMI, Desi, on the vomit in your mouth.
That's how I am with the vodka. I can't drink vodka anymore.
Yes. Right.
In my younger days, I had too much vodka.
There you go. Janet says, I don't drink very much. I only drink Goldschlager shots. Well, that's like 100 proof schnapps, isn't it? That will destroy you in like 6 shots because it's so sweet. So there you go. Let's see. Cruising through that says, stop making me laugh. My lips, my face are so swollen. Oh, because you were at the dentist all day. Oh. Sorry about that, Cindy. In Belgium, there's a banana liquor called Pisang Ambon. Mix it with OJ, and it's so good. Belgium.
Are you saying
all right.
we have to go to Belgium?
Jeez, Nancy. Starts throwing this stuff out there. Janet said, doesn't take much more, only 2 shots. And James drinks Long Island iced teas.
Oh, wow.
That's a new thing. I've never been a Long Island iced tea person, but man, those Long Beach iced teas on the Splendor.
Those are good.
Yeah, all you guys, whoever's going on the Splendor, a few of you mentioned you're going on the Splendor, make sure you get the Long Beach iced tea, not the Long Island, the Long Beach iced tea. And thank me for it on the live feed when you get back. You'll have a good time. Wendy got a bottle of Malibu and Spice rum on board and still ended up buying Caribbean coladas all week long. Kirkland sells Starbucks coffee under Kirkland branding. Yep, I don't doubt that. Yeah. Eddie Moonshine said peach or apricot. Come on, Eddie. Is that your moonshine flavor you're talking about? Or are you talking about schnapps?
Is it rum?
No, I think that's probably a schnapps type of deal. All right. I think I'm reaching the end here of this chat stream. It's been insane.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half now. Let's kind of bring it all back together again. What have we covered today?
A lot of alcohol.
We talked a lot about alcohol, which everyone loves to talk about. MG Toe, you're right, man. We like to talk about alcohol. It's fun, and we're fun. Do the other carnival chefs make the Long Beach iced tea? I don't know if they do, but they can. Yeah, you just tell them I want the Long Beach. So you want cranberry juice.
Well, I think it's just cranberry instead of Coke.
Yeah, cranberry instead of cola is really the only difference. But boy, that really tastes tasty.
Yeah, they'll usually make it for you if you ask. If they don't know, just tell them the one with the cranberry. It has the cranberry instead of the Coke, and they should know what you mean. They'll
make it happen. So there you go, Dee Dee. Paradise has a high CT. There you go. Eddie makes his own brand. Cindy, is that drink on the breeze? Yeah, it'll be on any ship. You can get on there and tell them about the Long Beach iced tea. No judgment here, Jamie. We're all with you. Thanks, Wendy. I appreciate that. We're just a good time group here. All right, so we talked a little bit about Little French Key. Yeah. So we're going to try to find out some more information and see what exactly is going on there. Like we said, we did pull the trigger and switch up our plans. We're going with Johan's Real Deal Roatan Tours. Had a great time with that dude last time, so we're going to do that again. We just I don't know if, a little over a month is enough time for that island to get back in shape. And we want to go when it's at its peak.
I mean, I'm sure it's still going to be beautiful, but this time I was really wanting to swim with the Jaguar and do the Jaguar interaction. And, it may be back up and running, but I don't know. So,
so we'll see what happens.
We're going to go a different direction.
Andrew, what's up? Good to have you here, buddy. I don't know if you just got here. You just missed a lot of alcohol talk if you did.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he was on there.
Andrew, if you haven't heard, the question of the day is, if you're in a cabin on a cruise ship and you can have a bottle of alcohol in your room, what are you drinking? Let me know. Dell said about half my 10 to 12 drinks on the cruise ship were just beer. Yeah, I know, Dell, but beer is a drink. All right? There's just as much alcohol in a shot as there is in a beer. So, you're drinking. You're drinking. All right, so we covered Little French Key. We covered that. Thank you for all the blessings. 2,500 subscribers. Yeah. We're super excited, and we couldn't have done it without you guys. Like literally, that sounds a little stupid to say, I guess, but thank you everyone for being involved. And Sharon, what's the deal on the giveaway?
We're gonna announce the giveaway next week on our live show on Monday night. We're going to have a box of 25 items we're giving away, all to the same person. They're going to be travel items. Some may not be travel items, but stuff you can use for travel or not for travel.
Yes.
But there's going to be, some are bigger, some are smaller, but there's going to be 25 items. You're going to have a chance to win.
And a few things from our kitchen drawer. Don't forget about that.
No.
So I'll put them in there. Sharon won't even know. I'll just throw them in the box.
Everything is brand new.
Lightly used.
Anyways, so we will announce the details on that next Monday, and the following week we will announce the winner.
Yes, barring anything crazy happening on our 4-hour drive home from Alpine, Arizona. Next Monday, we will be going live.
Yeah, if anything should happen, we will post it on the Cruise Crew page. So make sure you follow us on Facebook on Sharonatsea Cruise Crew.
Yeah, if you're not there yet, make sure you go there immediately following the live feed, because you want to be part of that group, because it's fun and everyone's a good time. So there you have it.
So there you go. We're doing a giveaway, and like I said, every time we kind of reach a little bit of a, I don't know if you call it a milestone.
Yeah, that's a milestone.
We're gonna do an even bigger giveaway. You know, the next one will be at 5,000. Then they get further apart, 10,000, 25, which we'll probably never.
When are you giving away a free cruise?
If we get to 25,000 subscribers ever, which we probably never will, but if we do, we're giving away a free.
Be there next week.
We're giving away a free cruise.
If everyone tells one friend, that would be fantastic.
A free cruise for 2.
All right, and remember, if you need to book any travel, contact Sharon. If you want to be on the group cruise, contact Sharon. If you have questions about cruising, contact Sharon. I got a lot of that going on. Lido Loco, good night, everyone. Tony and Jenny, congratulations again, Jamie, Sharon, well deserved. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys do a great job, and we're trying to figure out what we can steal from your channel and use here so that we can get more subscribers.
Oh my goodness.
So there you do. All right, so we're wrapping it up. You guys have a great night, and just think about that. Embassy Suites, 2 hours of drinking before the group cruise.
Yeah.
We're gonna lock that in.
Yeah.
Count on it. Mr. Bonley, I have a question. What's Nancy's explaining the Belgium drink, where her comment came from.
Oh,
we know you just throw out random stuff about Belgium alcohol, Nancy. We get you. Oh. We get you. All right, guys, have a great night. Tthank you so much. It's been awesome. And happy cruising.